Take a slow breath in. Allow your attention to settle. Let your thoughts slow slightly. Now imagine you are part of a discussion about an important decision. It might involve a new strategy, a product change, or a shift in how the organization approaches the market. The conversation begins with possibility. People talk about the potential benefits, new opportunities, growth, improvements that could come from moving in a new direction. At first, the tone feels optimistic. Then something begins to change. One person raises a concern. They describe what might be lost if the change does not work. Another person adds a different risk. Someone else mentions what could happen if customers react negatively. Gradually, the conversation shifts. The focus moves away from what might be gained. Instead, attention turns toward what might be lost. Revenue, reputation, stability. The room becomes more cautious. Ideas that once sounded promising now feel uncertain. You notice the change in tone. Your mind recognizes the pattern. People often evaluate decisions differently when the conversation centers on loss. When potential loss becomes visible, caution increases quickly. Even small risks can begin to feel large. You pause and observe the moment. Instead of pushing harder for the idea itself, you shift the perspective slightly. You say calmly, "It may help to look at what staying the same might also cost us over time." The room becomes quieter. People think about the question. You continue. "If we do not make this change, what might we miss?" The conversation begins moving again. Someone mentions how competitors are evolving. Another person describes opportunities that could remain unexplored. The discussion begins balancing both sides of the decision, potential risks and potential missed opportunities. You listen carefully. Then you ask another question. What conditions would make this change feel safe enough to explore? Now the conversation becomes constructive. Instead of debating whether the decision is risky, the group begins identifying ways to manage the risk. Small experiments, limited trials, gradual implementation. The path forward becomes clearer. Take another slow breath. Notice how the atmosphere has changed. At first, the discussion was dominated by what might be lost. The risk felt large. The possibilities you felt distant. But once the full picture became visible, the decision became easier to examine. You recognize something important about moments like this. People naturally protect what they already have. Loss often feels stronger than potential gain. But when both sides of the decision become visible, the group can evaluate the situation more clearly. Because good decisions are rarely made by focusing on only one side of the equation. They emerge when both opportunity and risk are understood together.